At 94 years old, Irene Knight is one of the oldest former nurses at the hospital. She became qualified in 1936. She remembers how children treated at the hospital were often very poor.
Usually dietary things, sometimes diarrheas and things like that, you know. We got those in. But they were very well looked after. And the wards were specially organised for them. We used to get them with lice. We used to have to sit and pick them, you know, in the bathroom. And of course, baths and things we had to give them.
The hospital was founded in 1829 when it started off as a dispensary in Manchester's number 25 Back King Street. It was Britain's first hospital to treat sick children and moved to Bridge Street in 1858 at a time when fever amongst children in Salford was rife. Pat Mail was also a nurse there and says the closure of the hospital is both a happy and sad occasion.
Very mixed emotions, really. Very sad that Pendlebury site is closing down because many of them have got a lot of happy memories. When we did our training, we had to live in for 18 months, and prior to that, people had to live in for the whole 3 years, and it made you a family. It bonded you, and all of us are still in touch with people that we used to live with in the nurses' home. But on the other hand, when we walked round last year, you could see that the building was tired, worn out really. There wasn't enough room for today's equipment, today's technology. Little bits pushed in corners everywhere, and it just wasn't good. So the new one will be a great improvement, but as I say, mixed emotions.
Royal Manchester and Booth Hall Children's Hospital have now both closed their doors for good this month. They're being merged and relocated to St Mary's on Oxford Road. The new £20 million hospital promises to give children the very latest treatments that will help save many young lives into the future. Beverly Walkden for Channel M News.